gonna show them how dangerous you are?
What's up, y'all? This is Critic, and today I just want to talk about a movie I just watched on HBO Max called King Richard. It's basically about Richard Williams, who's the father of Serena Williams and Venus Williams, and it's about how Serena and Venus were brought up in their childhood and how they were connected to tennis because of Richard Williams' ideas and risking everything just for his daughters to become one of the greatest tennis players of all time. So that's basically what the story's about. Will Smith plays Richard Williams. Sanaya Sidney plays Venus. Demi Singleton plays Serena. Anjanae Ellis plays Brandy Williams. Lee Scriber's in here. Tony Goldwyn, John Berthal, and other people are in here too. I would just like to say this movie was amazing. I enjoyed myself. It was a feel-good story. It had everything you need in the sports movie and more. And I would just like to say that before I get to Will Smith, the girls that played Venus and Serena were good, including Sanaya Sidney, who's played Venus Williams, who we're more focused on. Demi Singleton, you hear from her here and there, and she does a good job, but we get more of Venus Williams, and she does a great job of being a daughter that acts like a kid, but at the same time it's a little bit pressured from all the media that's just pushing her to become this great tennis player. And Anjanae Ellis, who's playing Brandy Williams, she really does a great job here. She's motherly. She's, into Richard Williams and help him out. And they look like they have great chemistry too. So I really like her performance. John Berthal was great here, man. I did not expect that. Usually when you see John Berthal, you expect a rough, tough person. Because he played the Punisher. He played the guy from The Walking Dead. You're used to that. But here, he just plays a nice, helpful person. Rick Macy, who's I just figured out was a big part of the Williams family becoming who they are. So that was a great thing to know in the movie. And John Berthal was just great in here. I love his performance. Now, Will Smith, man, I'm happy he's getting this role and this opportunity, because most of the time, lately in the past few years, he's been into some movies that doesn't really give him the opportunity to show his best attributes, because he's usually in a big blockbuster or a film that's just decent but not enough to put him back in that status. But here, it just helps him out from his charismatic performance, from the way he can emotionally be involved in the film, the way he acts, the way he just has these quirks and this back and forth with anybody he meets in the film. And you feel for him, man. You feel for Richard Williams when he plays him. He has to help his daughters, but at the same time has to make sure the people from the hood don't bother him. And he has to worry about the competition and the businessman that tries to take advantage of his daughters, and also the media people, like the people that interview him or whatever.
Here you go. You say it so easily. Why?
Because I believe it.
And let me tell you why. What she said it with so much confidence the first time. But if you keep going on and on, you put down that you're dealing with an image of a 14-year-old child. And this child gonna be out there playing when your old ass and me gonna be in the grave. When she says something, we done told you what's happening. You deal with a little black kid, and let her be a kid. She done answered it with a lot of confidence. Leave that alone.
You gotta make sure they don't screw his daughters up. So what I get from Richard Williams is he is very caring. He makes sure that no matter what his plans are, no matter if it's like crazy or just innocent or whatever, he always wants to protect his daughters, man. And Will Smith does great here, being Richard Williams. And I wouldn't be surprised if he gets nominated for, well, he's going to get nominated for Oscar, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wins it. And I want to cheer for him, man, because he deserves it. He had a chance with Pursuit of Happiness and Ali, but he didn't get to. But now this is probably the perfect opportunity for him to win. So happy for him. When it comes to Richard Williams, this movie is basically about fatherhood. Not just about inspiration from the Serena and Venus Williams story, but the inspiration of fatherhood from Richard Williams. Because like I said before, he always wants to protect his daughters and wants them to be the best they can be. It reminds me of the days when LeVar Ball, the Ball family, Lonzo and LaMelo Ball, they always talk about LeVar Ball like he's this bad father, giving his son so much pressure and not helping him out, but really he just wants to do what's best for his family.
Got LeVar here, and LeVar, you already got the Lakers hat.
I'm trying to tell you, I knew this was happening before it was happening.
What's it like now that this has come to fruition for you? You've been talking about it for 9 months.
9 months? You're talking about 19, 20 years. I got 2 more boys. I got to come do the same thing 2 more years. I have another hat on to say, I told you so.
Fathers, no matter what their ideas are, they always want to protect their family and do what's best for them. Well, at least some of them. And people, you gotta understand, some families don't, like some people don't have a father because they left them in their life. But with Richard Williams, he always been involved. He always cares about his family, and that's just all you want in a dad. And that's what I got from this film, and they displayed it very well here. When it comes to Venus and Serena in the King Richard movie, every little girl is going to be inspired by this movie because of all the work that they've done, where they come from Compton to being one of the greatest tennis players of all time, like I keep saying. And it's just inspiring to see. And especially, I don't want to spoil it, but when Venus starts after her tennis match, she's now looked upon as an inspiration because people were not used to black tennis players back then, and it was right around before I was born, man. That's crazy. Girls will be inspired. Girls and boys will be inspired by this because people have different upbringings. Whether you're from a small town, a city, anywhere, you always have a chance to become something great. And all it takes is focus, hard work, and humbleness. And that's what every kid will get from this movie. I wouldn't be surprised if this movie gets a Best Picture award. That's just how I feel because of how much of a feel-good story this was, how inspirational it was, seeing a family that's just from Compton to having 2 daughters that's one of the greatest tennis players of all time. That's something to brag about. The movie's great. I love it. And I'm probably going to watch it again. And other people should watch it too because it's just a great film. And that's just my reaction to it. So I would give King Richard a 4 out of 5 stars. I love the movie. I love Will Smith's performance. I hope he wins an award for this. I also love the Doris performance from Sanaya Sidney, Demi Singleton. I love everyone in the cast, and they mostly brought this film up. The only negative I would say is I wish they would bring like a little. It's just me because I want much detail as possible on any real life situation. But of course, you gotta make sure some things line up with the film. So I don't blame him for that. That's my reaction. That's my review for King Richard. Make sure to like this video, comment down below your thoughts on King Richard, and let me know if you like it or not. And remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to be the first to see my new content. Alright, y'all. Peace.